Hey guys, if I've been giving you any kind of value so far, if you would please use this reference code if you choose to invest in Fisherman Joe, it would really help support the channel and help support me to create more videos. This will just basically give me a kickback for my account as well, so that way I can either use that to sell or use that to reinvest in Fisherman Joe. I would really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Please enjoy the video. Hey, what's up everybody? Today I'm going to be talking about The Garden. It's a new project that I'm getting into. It's released January 15th, so it was earlier this month. I'm just now hearing about it, but I put in, I want to say $28 worth of money just to get in on that action. Now, this is going to be like it's going to be a suite of projects, and we'll get into that in a little bit. So before we get started, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm just documenting my road to financial freedom and the bumps and bruises along the way. I am still just one broke millennial. All right, so coming from here, they do have a Discord, and let's get into the Medium post and read up on just what The Garden is. Today, we're excited to present The Garden, thegarden.finance, a decentralized farming and gaming ecosystem that launched on the Binance Smart Blockchain. Our goal is to allow the investors to enjoy a whole suite of profitable and well-developed DeFi projects. Our projects will consist of improved and personalized forks of other popular and successful dApps available on Binance Smart Chain and other chains. To avoid token inflation in our dApps, we're planning to implement partial lockups of the funds as seen in other popular projects and other deflationary practices. This is meant to help to stabilize the price and discourage excess selling by the investors. Introducing the Garden Coin, which is TGC. The native token of our ecosystem, the Garden Coin, is now available for purchase on PancakeSwap. Due to the early nature of the project and low liquidity, setting a higher slippage before swapping is recommended for the time being. This right here, I did have to set the slippage to 15%, way more than I thought I would, but I still got in pretty easy and without overpaying that much. So here's the contract. It is on the Binance Smart Chain. The total supply is 100 million TGC tokens. Initial allocation of the token. So 10%, which is 10 million, will be used for the development. 9%, which is 9 million, used for partnerships, marketing, promotional activities, and for liquidity. 81% is allocated to the TGC community members. After the purchase of the token, you're able to participate in our DeFi apps. It's highly recommended to read through each project's documentation before deciding to invest. Our DeFi applications. At the moment, we've launched the Fishman Joe dApp, which is our twist on the well-known miner game. So the twist on the well-known miner game, I'm thinking they're talking about drip, because really, Fisherman Joe works exactly like drip, so I'm thinking that that's what they're talking about. Let's go back. Fisherman Joe allows you to invest our native token, TGC, and earn a whopping 3% yield every day in a sustainable manner. The dApp pays out in TGC, which allows regular compounding of the daily returns for larger future profits. Fisherman Joe contract is public, verified, and can be viewed on the BSC scan. The contract is rug-free and immutable. I don't know about that. Because anybody can say whatever. Marketing is a thing. So saying it's rug-free and immutable, that's kind of, I don't know. To me, that's a tall order to say something like that, but maybe it is. There are no functions that the devs can use to drain and change its operations. So maybe the devs can't do it. I still want to know if the devs themselves have like a large amount of tokens that can where they can easily sell on the market, something like that. Because like, how are they getting paid? You know, that's kind of what I want to know. Like, is this if the devs can't do it, can whales do it? Contract can be viewed here. The next project released in less than a month from now will be the Pirate Gang game, a dApp heavily inspired by the current popular Node as a Service projects. Node as a Service would be like Strong Node, stuff like, or is it Strong Node or Strong Block? Whatever. It's like where you just stake your coins as a node, and then you get increased APY or interest yields over the course of however many days, months, or years, weeks that you stake it. So this is the garden roadmap. So this Medium post is basically the white paper. They do have a white paper, and I read it. It's the exact same thing, literally. Phase 1, launch of our first DeFi application, Fisherman Joe, which they have already done that, and we'll get to Fisherman Joe in a little bit. The Garden coin and the pre-sale, which is January 2nd. They already did that already. 1,000 members on board, already did it. Native token, tradable on PancakeSwap, January 5th. Of course, it's already available. Spreading brand awareness, launching a marketing campaign for the project. This is probably something they're going to be ongoing right now. CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap listings. I think this is complete already. Achievement of 1 million market cap. I don't know. Let's see what that is. Oh, here we go. See, this is the market cap. Yep. So the Garden TGC and /BNB, I just went ahead and went to the PooCoin charts. That's one of the links that you can go to. You can currently see that it's sitting at $20. They actually reached a market cap of, man, is that 2 billion? Good Lord. Yup, that's $2 billion. Locked and includes burned. So yeah, they've totally surpassed that. Let's go back here. Okay, they did this, 4,000 members. I'm pretty sure that's already done. Native token use case development. They're pretty much working on that right now. Achievement of 5 million market cap, done. Native token can use launch. Airdrops for TGC holders. We don't have any information on airdrops yet, but that's coming. 8,000 members on board. I don't know how many members that they have, but they do have a Discord, Twitter, and Telegram. Let me show you the Discord real quick. Here we go. All right, so here's the Discord. The verified members, they're currently sitting at 145 verified members on the Discord. Just because they're verified members, this does not mean that this is all of the people that is currently using the project, because again, it's a $2 billion market cap right now. So you know that there's other people invested in it. They're just not inside the Discord. So it's the start here where you can look at all the FAQs, official links, suggestions, stuff like that, and giveaways. Oh, okay, maybe we should check out the giveaways later. The how to buy, go right here. This is teaching you how to buy. The at least 12%. I had to do 15%, couldn't do 12. The FAQs, server rules, and the official links. This is where I'm getting my information. And here's the PooCoin address where I was showing you guys. So the white paper is the exact same thing as the Medium post right here. Just want to make sure that you see that. Now let's go back to the main site, and we're going to check out the apps. So here are the current apps. Oh, this was not in here like 5 minutes ago. That's dope. Cool. So we got Fisherman Joe. This is what I'm currently in. Fisherman Joe is our take on a popular miner game. Fisherman Joe is now available to play on the Garden ecosystem. And then we have Garden Pools. The Garden Pools is our take on the popular staking pool / farm. The Garden Pools are set to release beginning of February. So that's going to be soon available. So we have what, a week and a half for this to be open, and probably another month or so for Pirate Gang to be open. Pirate Gang is our take on the popular nodes. Can we click on this? No, it doesn't go anywhere. What about this one? Nope, doesn't go anywhere. Fisherman Joe though, there it is. There it is. Here, let me log in real quick. Boom, here it is. Okay, this is the account. This is the wallet that I have currently connected. I have 9 fishermen. I'm currently getting this. This is how much TGC that my fishermen have gotten me, and TGC is in my wallet, which is 0. So let's go over how this works. Sorry, this is a deep dive. Links are going to be in the description. Also, before we get started, I have a reference code in the description as well, so that way if you guys decide on getting into this project, please use this reference code. I get like a little cutback, I get a little kickback for me for my fish total, and then that way I can use that to reinvest. Would really appreciate the help if you do that, and then you can use your reference code for anyone that you decide. For anyone that you refer to the project. So currently 9 fishermen, but let's talk about how it works. So Joe is a fisherman. And he's looking to grow his business by hiring more of his fellow fishermen. Each Fisherman Joe hires brings fresh fish to the table, which can be sold for TGC. So that's this up here. My 9 fish so far in the past 6 hours have gotten me 0.013243 TGC, and I can actually use this. So I can actually buy more fishermen with this TGC, or I can sell my fish, which is sell the TGC, and put that back into USD if I want to. Like basically, if I sell, it will go into my wallet. So see, once you hire a fisherman, he will be working for you and bring you daily passive income. This yield can be reinvested to hire more fishermen and compound your earnings, or sold, which is like 3% of the current of my current investment. So it'll basically bring like however many fishermen there are, it'll just keep bringing more and more fish. So to get started with the game, fill in how many TGC worth of fishermen you want to hire and click hire fisherman. That's right here. So I don't know if it actually works here. Yeah, it does. So let's say if I had 5 TGC, then that would hire 23.18 fishermen, and then I can just click hire. You know, it's not going to do anything now. Well, it will. This transaction is expected to fail. Trying to execute it, expected to be expensive but fail and has not been recommended. Okay, yeah. So it's basically just saying, you know, I don't have any money to do that transaction, and it would have failed anyway. So that's what you can do here once you do buy the TGC from PancakeSwap. So the yield earning has been started, and your fishermen will start fishing and earning TGC for you right away. Now, before I get into the FAQ, I want to let you guys know, when you hear people say, don't invest what you are afraid to lose, this is like literally the meaning of that. Because when you invest in this, you cannot pull out your initial investment. That's how it works. Like that money is now staked onto the site. You will never be able to get that back. So let's say you put in $100 and you're getting 3% of your $100 per day. You can never be like, oh, let me get my $100 back. That's not how it works. It's not like a regular staking thing, like in those other DAOs where you put your money in and you can possibly get your money back if the coin is still worth the same. In this, you put your $100 in, and then from that moment forward, these fishermen, which you can never fire, will give you 3% back. So that's $3 every day off of your $100 investment. And then you reinvest that $3. So now it's $103, and now you're getting 3% off of your $103, and vice versa. And you keep reinvesting to where it's like 6, 9, 18, 36, whatever. And then you get 3% off of that 136. And it'll just keep going and going and going and going like that until you decide to sell whatever you're getting back for your rewards, not your initial investment. So I hope that makes sense. I don't know how else to explain it, but again, you're not going to get that initial investment back. You're basically going to get interest off of your investment. FAQ: what happens when my fish net becomes full? So that's after the 24-hour period. Your fishermen will continue to fish even when your fishing net is full. The yield will still continue, and you will get the 3% of your total investment worth for that day. So even though it has a 24-hour period on it, it doesn't mean it's going to stop after 24 hours. It just means that your 24 hours is done. You can see how much you've gotten in 24 hours, even though it's going to elapse that until you reinvest or sell. Can I withdraw my investment back? Once a fisherman is hired, you cannot fire them. They will continue to fish TGC for you indefinitely, providing you with an unlimited amount of TGC per day, up to 3%. So with this, even though it says indefinitely, yes, the protocol may be there, but if this thing ever fails and the price of TGC goes to 0, then fishermen can't really give you fish, because it's going to be 3% of 0. You know what I'm saying? Like, does that make any sense? So, just think about that. And as long as the protocol is healthy, you still should be getting back a percentage of what you put in. Are there any fees? The only fees that investors will pay are the transaction gas fees, which is BNB, charged by the BSC network, and not the developer or the project. The developer fee is already included in the price of the token and the fisherman. When is the best time to hire a fisherman? Anytime. So basically, when is the best time to buy? to buy fishermen with your TGC. No matter when you hire a fisherman, you will begin earning a return rate of 3% daily. Take note of that cost of hiring a fisherman will change every day, so you may earn more than 3%. So basically, you can 6%. If you're getting 3% and you have, let's just say I have 10 fishermen, and those 10 fishermen cost me $100. If the price of TGC ever goes up and it doubles to $200, now those fishermen, I'm not just doing 3% off of my initial investment. I'm doing 6% off of my initial investment because the value has doubled. So if the value triples, quadruples, or whatever, the percentage is going to scale with that. How is Fisherman Joe sustainable? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, never mind. How often should I reinvest to hire more fishermen? We recommend that you reinvest your yield at least once a day, but the investor is free to do it as often as they wish or to follow any other strategy of their own. You can try investing for 2 days straight and withdraw your earnings on the third day, or reinvest for 5 days straight and withdraw your yield on the sixth day. So meaning every day, you're going to take the TGC, or which is the fish, and you're going to buy more fishermen. That is reinvesting. And because now you have more fishermen, now you're going to get a higher return on that amount of reinvestment. So the more you do it, the higher your percentage, the more money you'll be getting over time. So on the sixth day, you go ahead and say, okay, well, on this day, whatever I get back, I'm just going to withdraw it. And basically you can use that for gas fees, or if you put enough money into it, then you can use that for whatever you want. For me, I think I would do the same thing. I would reinvest for 5 days, 6 day, take out some profit and then do it all over again. How is Fisherman Joe sustainable? Fisherman Joe is sustainable by the continued community support. This part right here is what feels to me to be like the whole pyramid scheme type thing, where you need more people to come in to put money into this project to make it worth it for the next people, because otherwise, like, how are you keeping it going? Because I haven't read that there's a tax on buying or selling yet. So how does that work? So just as every other crypto coin, token, or project, the difference is that Fisherman Joe contains measures to discourage investors dumping their coins on the market and crashing the price. For me, what are these measures that discourage investors from doing this? Like, I've already put my money in, so like, I'm not trying to do FUD or anything like that, but I'm literally asking these questions as a retail investor myself, and for somebody who wants to feel at least like secure in their decision to join a project. How to use Fisherman Joe on my phone. You can either use the app with the dApp browser and choose the MetaMask/injected option, or simply use the browser that you want and choose Wallet Connect to connect to your wallet app on your phone. Is it better to reinvest or sell my earnings? In the long run, reinvesting your earnings will be more profitable than selling your earnings, since you'll have the chance to multiply the number of fishermen with the use of your earnings. Basically, like I said, sell the fish. Take the fish and use that to buy more fishermen instead of just selling your TGC. By multiplying the number of fishermen working for you, you're multiplying your everyday profits. How do referrals work? Once your BSC wallet is connected to the Fisherman Joe website, you will notice your referral address appear at the bottom of the page. When the new user buys a fisherman, after clicking your personal referral link, the contractor will send a TGC value equal to the 10% of his purchase instantly to your fishing net. So it's not like you're going to get any less. You're not going to get 10% less. It's just 10% of that purchase is going to go to me as well. So you're still going to get what you're supposed to get. So if like 10 fishermen cost $100, you're still going to get your 10 fishermen. But I'm also going to get like a cutback from the protocol of 10% of whatever you invest. So that's cool. That whole sharing thing. After that, you're free to use that earnings to hire more fishermen or improve your daily income from your dApp, or just sell the yield. So I can just basically sell that 10% if I want to, but I wouldn't plan on doing that. I would plan on reinvesting it. How the system works. This is where it gets kind of confusing. So let's say that you hire 6,000 fishermen at 100 TGC. If the price stays the same, you earn 3% that day. If you hire 6,000 fishermen at 100 TGC price, and the next day the fisherman price falls below 3,000 fishermen per 100 TGC, that day you will earn 9%. What the hell? So I guess I was wrong on that one. So if it's 6,000 for 100 and the next day it falls to 3,000 of 100, then you earn 9%. So you're gonna get even more if the price drops. Okay, if you hire 6,000 fishermen for 100 and the next day the price of 9,000 fishermen becomes 100, that day you will earn 3%. Man, what? Hold on. Price falls down to 3,000 fishermen per 100. You earn 9%. I think that this is supposed to mean that, like, if the price goes up, but if the price, man, see, this shit is confusing. Like, put a fucking picture, put a picture somewhere. What the hell? When you hire fishermen, anytime is good to enter, and you start generating 3% daily on the time of purchase. From this, the price of fishermen will fluctuate depending on the amount of purchases of fishermen and the amount of withdrawals. If you only dedicate yourself to withdrawing your earnings and never reinvesting, in the long run, it will hurt your earnings. The value of fishermen will rise, and you will need more of them to keep up with the earnings. Your hired fishermen will be producing less over time. So it's kind of like inflationary in your own account, not necessarily over the entire protocol. So if you are stuck at like a certain percentage of the overall circulation, and you're getting 3% of your current amount, if you're just taking and never reinvesting, then when the price of the fisherman goes up, you're not keeping up with the demand of fishermen, basically having enough fishermen to actually get you a higher percentage of your returns. We'll just have to see how that works, because it's kind of hard to really estimate all that stuff without seeing a dollar amount next to fishermen and stuff like that. So we won't really know for sure. If you reinvest your earnings and keep increasing the number of fishermen, you will add a percentage to your daily percentage, or keep it. Is that or keep it or and keep it? So basically, again, the more fishermen you have, the better your percentage of yield you'll get. The secret here is to add the largest number of fishermen to withstand the fisherman inflation over time, and continue to revalue your fishermen, and from time to time withdraw your earnings. So it's not one of those like, let me take money every chance I get. It's let me take money like once every 2 weeks. So this is basically like, it will pay out like a job. All you have to do is reinvest every day and then withdraw your money at the end of a week or 2 weeks. Is it advisable to reinvest for 3 days, withdraw from 1 day after that, or to keep reinvesting for 6 days, reinvest and withdraw your earnings the last day of the week? We encourage you to continue up with a comfortable strategy to get profit, or to simply dedicate yourself to reinvesting and increasing the quality of your fishermen. I still like this idea where even in the papers it's telling you, no, take your profit. You need to take profit sometime. Where other DAOs are like, no, never take profit, always stake, always hold. Like, that's stupid. That is the most idiotic thing you can do, is to keep your money in there and never take profit. Because at that point, why are you even doing it in the first place? Okay, you have a giant sum of money. Now what? Just keep it in there? Just say fuck it, right? So now when that stuff falls to zero, you be like, but still hold. It's like, no, man, you got to know when to take profit. Even if your daily earnings are less than 3%, each time you reinvest, your new fishermen start generating a 3% of yield again, since you bought at the current price of a fisherman that day. The fishermen that you already bought can recover their value if they go back up in price, go back up to the price that you bought them at. But in general, when reinvesting, you can guarantee yourself a constant cycle of 3 to 9% daily profits. It can be more or less in the worst or best case. Keep in mind that if people start withdrawing and panic selling, the contract will protect itself. reducing the price of Fisherman faster, which will result in the decrease of the daily earnings to make it sustainable over time. So reducing the price of Fisherman, so basically the price of Fisherman will go down. You will get a lower percentage yield, probably like 1 to 2%, but it'll be sustainable over the long run until people start buying back in again. Once the price stabilizes again, we will start a new cycle with the cheapest fisherman, and with it, the value of the fisherman will rise again with it. with it. I'm pretty sure that's what they try to say, the daily profits. It is an incredibly perfect mathematical algorithm that will be sustainable over time despite yielding an incredible 3% of daily profits. It's everyone's job to take care of Fisherman Joe. It's a tool that can provide an amazing passive income to everyone for a long time. So that is pretty much it. That is Fisherman Joe. Let me go back to the site. And then you can see here where you can look at the verified public contract and the sustainability, no functions where devs can withdraw money and everything like that, blah, blah, blah. Currently, I only have like 20 something dollars in here. So every day I'm only making 75 cents. To reinvest that 75 cents, I have to pay gas fees for that. So honestly, doing it at that amount isn't really sustainable. What I would love to do is put in $100. If I get in $100, that's $3 per day. That $3 will be reinvested to like 103, and then from that 103 it will be 3% of that, and then continue so forth and so on. That'll be like $15 in a week if I do like 5 days. So I can see how this would compound pretty quickly in the course of a month. So once I get $100 put in here, I'll show you guys, pretty much what it's doing. But yeah, this is what I'm into right now. It's $9. $9 for a fisherman, my current fish, and yeah, I'll be reinvesting pretty soon. Again, reference code in the description. Please feel free to use that so that way I can get a percentage of that. It would be awesome. It would help me out so much. I'm telling you, it will help me out so much. But anyway, again, until all the free, I hope y'all found value with this. If you have, please subscribe. I will catch you guys later. Peace out, y'all.